Welcome to Teva Limited and its plants throughout Israel. At Teva, workplace safety and health is our highest priority and an extremely important parameter for evaluating professionalism and excellence. Our company plants utilize hazardous chemicals and carry out construction, maintenance, and transport works. We are firmly committed to constant alertness and careful adherence to safety rules to ensure that all of our workers finish the job safely. This training film describes procedures and directives used at Teva to improve workplace safety levels at our plants and make your intake process easier during your work at Teva. Teva hires only those contract workers who have successfully completed the workplace safety course coordinated through the Israeli Safety Forum. The intake process for a contract worker who has graduated from the course begins with a preliminary screening of personal details. The arrival of the contract worker must be coordinated and finalized in writing no less than 24 hours prior to arrival at the plant for work. Welcome to Teva Tech, where safety and quality are natural. The contract worker arrives at the plant gate as scheduled. The contractor's foreman escorts the worker. The worker presents the following documents: identity card or driver's license with photograph, medical clearance for work, confirmation of a clean police record. Intake of the worker is conditional upon the security officer's authorization and signature on the intake form. The contract worker intake process includes a compulsory safety training session with the contractor's foreman present. At the end of a session, the worker is tested on the material. Passing grade is 80. A worker who passed the test signs Teva's commitment to work safely. A worker who has failed the test must repeat the safety training session at a later date. The contractor's foreman signs the intake form, including the commitment to provide all standard personal protective gear for the contract worker to execute the work. When the intake process is complete, the contract worker receives an annual pass to the plant. Each contract worker must maintain the workplace safety and health rules as taught in the safety training session and in the plant. You are authorized to enter only those areas of the plant defined as the location of your work. You may smoke and eat only in the designated areas and not in the work areas. Do not park in front of passages or fire extinguishers or block them with equipment. Do not use cell phones in operational areas or laboratories. Before beginning on-site work, you must make sure your power tools are in good working order by testing them at the plant's electrical workshop. When working in the plant's manufacturing and operational areas, always wear a hard hat, protective goggles, and work boots. Report any exposure to hazardous materials immediately and seek first aid right away. Carry out only those jobs for which the worker is licensed, trained, and instructed to execute. All work carried out by contract workers in the plant is conditional upon the Teva foreman's signature on the relevant work permit and/or safety permit. Fence off and mark the work area and safety hazards in the work area. The contractor must prepare a safety plan for hazardous activities in advance of any dangerous work, in compliance with all of the plant's safety officer's requirements. After receiving authorization, the contractor will brief the contract workers on the details of the plan. The contractor's foreman must participate in the committee meetings discussing carrying out the job in which the contract workers are involved. The project supervisor must also participate in these meetings. Stop work immediately if anything exceptional occurs. Report to the safety officer and follow instructions. Keep the work area clean, orderly, and safe. When work is over, remove all tools and garbage. Once a month, a comprehensive safety inspection is held for the contractor's work area. The goal of the inspection is to examine the awareness and check the strict adherence to Teva's safety regulations. We also inspect the contract workers' equipment, check whether the workers have official licenses in accordance with procedures, identify workplace hazards, and inspect additional parameters at the discretion of the inspectors. When work has been completed at the plant, make sure that all obligations have been fulfilled and all tasks have been completed, with no tools or hazards left behind. Teva's Unit for Safety and Environment upholds strictest standards of awareness and adherence to safety rules in all its plants. It is important for us to safeguard your on-the-job safety and health. In partnership with you, we would like to make sure that you and your coworkers return home safe and sound.
Like this.